What's up, guys? So today I plan on visiting my mom and her friend Sherry. We're gonna go out to eat, but I wanted to surprise her and bring her that beautiful, here it's over here, the beautiful little pocket shawl that I made her. So I'm so excited to give this to her. So she has no idea, guys. So I'm really excited to see my mom and give her the surprise item. I just figured, well, this will be fun, you know. I think she's gonna be really surprised just because I made this for her, first of all. It's not something you can just go and buy at like the grocery store, you know. Like a marketplace, like, oh my gosh, I found this really cute pocket shawl. Like, I made it myself. I actually went out to 3 different stores to search for the yarn, and I ended up settling with some yarn I got from Joann Fabrics. And overall, the yarn was not like the cheapest, I'm not gonna lie. I think one skein of yarn ended up being like $8, which wasn't bad, but when you're making a project, you kind of want, like, you have like a vision in your mind, and sometimes that vision just calls for different colors. So I ended up buying 3 different skeins of yarn, which ended up costing about $21. Yeah. Which is no big deal. I'm just telling you guys the estimated price to make something like that. But honestly, if you were to buy something like that, like say at like the flea market or like a craft booth or something like that, or you know, whatever, you would probably spend like 50-60 bucks on something like that, I would say. I think they're definitely in. They're so cute. And that's just based off my own opinion. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, that looks good to me. Now my eyebrows are done. I can get going. I'm in my car. I'm about to leave my house, and then I'm gonna go and surprise my mom. I'm so excited. I don't even know if she knows if I'm coming or not, so I think I'm gonna call her really quick and let her know I'm on my way. So, okay, wish me luck. My car is so loud, like it's ridiculous. But like, look outside. Yeah, I'm gonna drown. My mint that I need to cut, look at it, it's like frozen. Like, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. The roads are so icy, but like, look at the trees. They're so pretty. I love this. Okay, so I just arrived. I'm actually going to be meeting her at Ziano's around. So I'm just waiting on her, and I'm going to surprise her. I'm so excited. I don't know where she's parked or anything. So I just have to like kind of wait.
I'm here at Ziano's. I'm waiting for David. He has a surprise for me. I don't know what it is, but I'm really excited. I've really had a bad week, so this is going to be amazing.
The thing is, with the whole piece, it's really long, so I don't really know if it's even gonna fit her, like, properly. Like, the fringe pieces might be, like, touching the ground. That's kind of what I'm afraid of, because she is a bit shorter. So this might be kind of fun to, like, see her reaction.
I gotta get out of the car. I think I see him.
I got you a surprise.
Yay!
I made it.
Wow.
So we're gonna open it.
Ooh, it's purple. This is what I wanted. Oh my goodness. And then there's pockets. Yes, and tassels.
Do you love that?
I love it. Thank you.
Okay, so here is my 5 feet long of 4 rows completed. So now I'm going to show you how to change colors, and we're going to do a different stitch. So we have the piece of yarn, our long piece. We need to cut this down, and we also need to tie on a new color. All right, so before I pull this up through and create that next single stitch for the next row, I'm going to leave this loop like this. We're going to take our new color, and you guys can use the same color if you want, but the whole idea of this is so you're able to see the different stitches that we create. So I recommend getting a different color, maybe one that's darker. I'm using this green. It's really pretty, like olive green. I love it. We're gonna line our pieces up like this, just like that. We're gonna cut the white yarn to the same length as the green. So we're gonna cut this off about like right in here. Okay, so you can just put them together like this. Insert your hook back into the loop. And we're gonna pull both the white and the green. I'm gonna put them to the back like this, the back of the work, in my hands. So they're still lined up like this. They're just pinched together right here. So through the loop, we want to pull the green and the white together. I'm going like this, up and over and under, pulling through. So we have both the white and the green. I kind of tug on both of the tails together. At the same time, I'm pulling this. Okay. Pull on this long working yarn. Oop, not too much. Okay, so then it's kind of tight. All right. Then we're going to create a turning chain with this group together, but with just the working yarn, which is the green, in the back. And I'm holding the two ends together right here with my thumbs, as you can see. So I'll pull that through the loop and create our turning point, and pull that snugly. Then pull your working yarn to bring your hook back down. So these two pieces, you can either leave just like that, or I actually recommend tying them into your work. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quick here. So for now, I'm going to pull this and take my hook out so I can tie them. So to tie them, I'm going to hold this back a little bit. We're actually going to tie, I like to take the hook and pull like a piece of this through right there like that. On the other side, I'm going to tie the white to the green. So it's like tied into the work. And I'll just tie like a simple knot, nothing crazy. The green yarn's starting to split. Okay. So before I tighten it, I want to make sure that my edge over here is straight. You can see it's not. So I pull it out like this. Make sure that it's nice and flat. Then I will go through and make sure that this piece is pulled tight. Once it's tight, I can take these ends and cut them off. Okay, so it's kind of looped around the work. So we're going to be working around these pieces as we continue to go. So insert your hook again, pull the working yarn pretty tight. There you go. So now I'm going to be teaching you how to do a double crochet, which is different from the single crochet. So a double crochet, you actually want to wrap your hook first. So that's how we start out, is by wrapping the working yarn around the hook. So now we have 2 loops on our hook, okay? We're going to insert into the first loop. This is our working chain right here, this section. But right below it, right here, this hole, that's actually where we want to go. So don't mind these right this minute, but look, right below it, right here is the first stitch we want to go into. So insert your hook into that stitch and make sure you get through both loops, front and back, and we're going under both of these strings we just tied, okay? We're going to wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through all of those pieces. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. And I like to pull my yarn up here where I can see it. Then we wrap around the yarn again into the hook, pull through the first 2 loops. Then we have 2 loops. We're going to wrap around again and pull through those 2 loops. And that's a double crochet right there. We've made 2 stitches with 1 stitch. Okay, it's called a double crochet. Let's do that again, and we're going to be working around our end pieces. So again, we wrap our hook first. So we have 2 on the hook, 2 loops on the hook. Find the next stitch, which is right here where my thumb is. Insert the hook through front and back loop and the 2 end pieces. Wrap your hook, pull through all of that, and I like to pull it up here. So the loop is kind of loose, but that's okay. We wrap our hook, pull through the first 2, wrap, pull through the second 2. Okay, and we'll just continue doing this. So wrapping, finding that stitch just right here. Oops. Wrap. Oh, I forgot to get a wrap over first. Insert. Oops. Oh my gosh, I think I'm doing it wrong. Sorry, guys. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. You can see that this stitch is creating a double stacked stitch, and it looks like these like lines almost versus the single stitch where you just see holes. Now we have like bigger holes when you pull it apart. It's like double the size of holes. Let's continue going. Wrap. Find the next stitch. So yeah, we just continue doing this until we get to the end of the row. Oops, that was wrong. And I know it was wrong because we got to wrap first, insert, then wrap. Because we have a lot to kind of pull through for every stitch. It's always wrap, insert the hook, wrap, pull through that loop, wrap, pull through 2 loops, wrap, pull through 2 loops. Wrap, insert the hook, wrap, pull through 1 loop, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, pull through 2. So I hope that makes sense with what we're doing, and you can slow down the video and kind of rewind it if you need help. I'm also going to link other videos that might help you understand a bit better since I might not be explaining it very well. So yeah, this is all we're doing for this stitch. Okay, I will see you guys at the end of this row. This is 1 row, believe it or not, and this is why a lot of people will use this stitch pattern, because you can see our first 4 rows were single, These rows on top, the double crochet pattern gives you a lot more height than it does the single. That's pretty cool. You can get a project done a lot faster using the stitch pattern for sure. Okay, so I am approaching the end of row 1 with the double crochets. So right here is the last loop. We're gonna wrap our yarn around. Right here is the loop. I'm gonna pull it up with my hook. There is the front part of the loop, and then right here is the back. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I'm gonna insert, use my finger to pull it over, and then pull the back loop over. Okay, I'm into the loop. We're gonna wrap, pull through that little section in the, there we go, okay. Wrap and pull through 2, wrap and pull through 2. And we've completed row 1. Okay. So it's the same. We're gonna yarn 1, but this time we want to get it to the height we're doing, so we have to chain another. So we're chaining 2. So chain 1 more and then turn our work. Just remember to chain that extra chain before starting. We're gonna wrap, find our first. So this is 1 and 2 that we're skipping. It's actually right here. So if you pull this up, you can kind of see where it lays, which is right here where my thumb is. Okay, that's the stitch. That's the first stitch, because these 2 are our turning chain. So we're going to insert our hook into the stitch under both of those loops, wrap our yarn, pull through, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, pull through 2. Wrap, find the next stitch right here, and just continue this. And I'm gonna give you guys a week to complete 3 rows. We're gonna do 3 rows, or whatever you're comfortable with. If you only want to do 1 or 2 rows, whatever you complete is fine, because you can always go back and add more stuff later to this. It's a sampler project, but I'm going to go ahead and do 3, so it should be about this thick. Because you can see double is the same size as the 4 singles, so double, it's literally the same. So your work will go faster doing these stitches because it's going to get wider pretty fast, versus the single will take you a longer time. But go ahead and do 3 rows so you get comfortable with this stitch. And again, this is called a double crochet stitch. All right. I will see you guys in the next video, and we're going to change colors in that video. So go ahead and complete this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.